Hello again, welcome to Paul's Racing Channel and to my next track guide, number 5 for round 5 from our championship. This is over in France now at the Circuit de Saint-Croix. We're on the B layout, loads of layouts here. In fact, probably, I would imagine it's got to be a good half a dozen layouts here, but we're on the B layout on this particular round. One of my favourites, actually, if not my favourite. If I'm honest, it's a lot different to the last round. It's a quick track, certainly a few passing opportunities around it, unlike the last venue, Sardinia, where there was very little. But anyway, let's get on with this track guide then, and let's get to it. So, as usual, we're going to start on lap 3, just coming up to the start and finish line now. I'm going to talk you through that one, and then we do the 2 final laps as well. So here we go then. So up across the line towards turn 1, right hander. Now about the 50-meter board, we're going to start thinking about braking, and we're going to be looking at that green area on the right hand side, right on the apex of the bend. There is actually no curbing there as such. Obviously there's curbing here on the left, but as you come into this corner there's no actual inside curbing, so you can actually take this green. But warning, you can take half of your car, if not most of your car, but do not get your 4 wheels on that green. You will get a penalty for sure. So as long as you're not getting your full car 4 wheels across that green, you should be okay. Again, it depends on what the penalties are set on in your race, but generally speaking, if you don't get your 4 tyres or wheels across that, you'll be okay. So we'll cut that as much as you can. Now you've got this little runoff here, obviously that's where you're going to be aiming for. It will automatically take you out to the left anyway. You don't want to be in that grass, obviously. So now up to this next right hander. Now it's right up the gears to about 5th gear now. I'll be going, just take that corner now, right at the end of the start of this curbing on the right hand side, 100-meter board. I'm going to start to look to brake, and I'm going to drop it down to about 2nd gear here. Again, aiming for that inside curb as you would. Take it as close as you possibly can so that you've got a nice runoff on the exit of the corner over to the right, where about 150-meter board is. So as you go across, you can use, well, again, use as much as you can, but obviously you don't want to be in that grass. So up and over the top, first timing sector at this point. Now down through the dip, very tricky section this next bit before you get to the bridge. Now you can come right out wide to the left. I'm a little bit narrow there, but you can use all that curb on the left hand side because you need to try and open up this next right left sequence. So as you come down to this right hander, I'm in 5th gear at this point, and I'm just going as flat as I can. I'm probably about to roll it. You're sort of rolling through this now as you start to, probably still in 5th at this point, but as I get round the corner, I'm almost clipping that inside curb there. Now I'm just going to try and roll it to the next left hand where those photographers are standing. Is about where you're going to be aiming, but you want to roll it through there. Now I'm going to drop it down to about 4th at this point as I'm hitting that curb over there. I do take quite a lot of it. Hello, Mr. Photographer. There he is. Look, ain't doing much work though, is he? And then drop it down to 2 more gears to 2nd. I do in the Merc at this point, just to settle it and steady it before you make this off camber right hander up onto the long bridge section. Very bumpy, very as I say, cambered, so it's going to unsettle the car for sure. I'm going to try and take this inside curb as much as you possibly can. Wouldn't advise going over it really, and then with that bump it does knock you obviously across to the left. If you're too far over to the left, you're going to be hitting that barrier on the left hand side, and that'd be, well, race over pretty much, because by the time you get yourself going, you're going to be at the back. So start the bridge then, and straight up along this up to, I'll only get to about 5th gear now, right on the surface here, this patch here, and well, I always think it's a patch actually, but actually it could be a shadow, but I'll call it a patch of tarmac. That's your timing sector. Bang, there you go. And at the 100-meter board there, you're going to be looking again to start to brake for this next tight left-hander, and it is very tight. You've got the barriers on the right hand side. You'll see how tight it is. So again, I'm going to drop it down to second myself in this one. Try and take that as tight as you can. There's not much runoff here. Well, there's hardly anything. The white line is there and you're on the barrier. And in fact, I do just clip the barrier at this point on this lap there. Just hit it there. So very easily done. If you're clouting that hard, you're going to be across the other side. Now it's flat all the way now. What I say all the way up to this next right hand, up to fourth gear now. And I just feather it round here. Just feather it round. Try and get as close to the inside as you can and quite wide there. And then just power on and go. Now, flat all the way now. Up to sixth gear. It's going to be off to the left, but flat through here, easy. You can take that inside curb as well. Just there, just all the way through. Nothing really dramatic through here. And then up to this next right hand corner. 100-meter board again. Again, it's going to blind right-hander, but going to be dropping it again to third gear at this point. Try and get as much as you can on here and good run out the other side. So again, try as tight as you can onto that red and white curbing. Let it run out. Do not hit the gravel. Again, that will slow you down for obvious reasons. Feed it all the way out, and then you're going to come across to the right to then swing it back across to the left for this next left hand. This is a great bit of track, this one. This is what makes this track, I think, this final little sector. If you get it right, it feels great. So fifth gear all the way through now. You've got another timing thing right here. There you go. Again on that patch. Fifth all the way through. Now drop it a little, tab of the brakes, down to fourth. Now up to fifth again. Just a quick little down to fourth. Just a sort of engine braking really. Now down to this final corner. 50-meter board you're going to be looking at turning in for this final corner then. Again, I'll probably down to third gear at this point. Again, trying to take as much as you can. You could probably take a little bit of that grass if I'm honest. And then, again, not much of a run out, but you can use all that curb on the left-hand side. And a bit of that grass as well if you like, just to run it off at the end. And that's your lap of St. Croix B. So, before we start this next one, so that's it really in a nutshell. I'm going to take you through the inside now and let you see at real speed how I do it. Now I'm pretty sure I do get a 2071 at the end here. It's my quickest I could do. I'm pretty certain for you aliens out there, you quick guys, that there is a 206 in there. Pretty certain of that. If I can do a 2071, then you quicker guys can certainly do a 206. I'm pretty confident that's achievable. So anyway, here we go. there you go then. There's your fast lap round now. 2:07.115. Final lap now to go into the first corner. Way up to fifth gear. Staying to this left and swing it round. Trying to keep as close as this curb as you can all the way up. End of the curb, bang, drop it down now. A second gear for me. And up through third now, over the timing line. I don't improve on this lap to be fair. I'll make a bit of a hash of this one. And all the way down fifth now. Fifth, bang, fourth. Bang, bang, third. There's that bump in the road that can knock you off to the left. Now up to fifth gear, over the timing, square there to the 100-metre ball. And a second, getting pretty wide there. Just a little tap of the barrier. Up to fourth. Just feather it around here, try and get as close as you can to the inside of this wall. Getting pretty wide there. And then power down all the way up to a sixth gear, all the way through now to the next right-hander, not this one but the next one. It's all the way to sixth gear. And down to the 100-metre board on the left. Staying to the left to third gear. Almost run it in. I do run it deep. I'm on the grass there actually, in fact, at that point. So even more time lost. Up to fifth gear at this point. Over the timing. Fifth, fourth, and up to fifth again. And way down to the final corner. And down to third for this final corner. So there's your lap of St. Croix B. Again, hope that you enjoy that. Hope it helps you out a little bit. Yeah, this is the next round, so I will catch up with you then, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.